Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley reveals feeling like different human being. Savannah Chrisley starred in the hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best with her family. The reality star has been in the news as she successfully lobbied to free her parents from prison. Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud in 2022 and pardoned by President Donald Trump earlier this year. Savannah has been open about her struggles with endometriosis. She recently shared what has changed to make her feel like a brand new person. Keep reading to find out more. Savannah Chrisley has been popular for her efforts in freeing her parents, Todd and Julie, from prison after their arrest in 2022. The couple was convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud. Todd was sentenced to a 12-year sentence at federal prison Camp Pensacola in Florida. Julie was sentenced to 7 years at Kentucky's Federal Medical Center, Lexington. Savannah's lobbying paid off when her parents were officially given a presidential pardon in May 2025. Savannah has shared with fans many details about her life, not only on reality TV, but on her podcast Unlocked. She has shared with fans her struggles with endometriosis. Due to her endometriosis, Savannah has struggled to cope with fluctuating weight gain. In a recent episode of Unlocked, she sat down with Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, Dr. Charlie Galinas, to talk about her personal journey. Savannah Chrisley and Dr. Charlie Galinas sat down on the Tuesday, July 15, episode of Savannah's Unlocked podcast to discuss the treatment of her endometriosis symptoms. Chrisley revealed that she has been struggling with weight gain as a result of her painful condition. As a result, Savannah turned to Dr. Galinas for his services. She said, "I was going through all kinds of stuff with my endometriosis, and I had taken this medication, and I gained 40 lbs literally in like 3 months. It was crazy. And I had to do this campaign shoot, and I hated how I looked, and I called you. I felt like I didn't like how I looked. If you don't like how you look, it doesn't just take a toll on you physically, but emotionally and mentally." Savannah Chrisley revealed that she had liposuction with Dr. Charlie Galinas to deal with her body image struggle due to her endometriosis weight gain. She explained that as a result of her procedure, she felt like a totally different human being and absolutely loved her results. She stated, "It made me want to live a healthier life. When I saw the results, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to keep this up." Chrisley revealed that she kept her procedure to herself due to the stigma on cosmetic procedures. She also stated that she had tried other methods for losing weight, such as working out and eating healthy. However, she continued to struggle with her body image. Chrisley explained, "I was going through all of my health stuff. Gaining weight, I was working out, eating right, nothing was working. That's the thing, being on TV and having to do a campaign shoot for a product. I'm like, I can't show up looking the way that I look. To me, it didn't fit the brand. I didn't feel good. I needed a quick fix." To find out more about Savannah Chrisley's journey, keep checking in with Savannah Chrisley, the vibrant reality TV star known for her sharp wit, Southern charm, and headline-making life, has stunned fans once again. But this time, it's not for drama or a dazzling outfit. In a recent and emotionally honest reveal, Savannah shared that she feels like a different human being. And for anyone who's followed her journey over the past few years, that statement is both powerful and profoundly understandable. "I've changed," she said with calm certainty. "Not in the ways people warned me I would, but in the ways I never saw coming." Gone is the girl who lived for red carpets and perfectly filtered selfies. What stands before the world now is a woman forged by pain, resilience, and relentless reinvention. In an Instagram live that quickly went viral, Savannah spoke directly to fans, raw and real, mascara lightly smudged from a teary-eyed reflection. "This isn't about a new chapter," she declared. "This is about becoming someone I never imagined I'd have to be, and loving her anyway." The breaking point. The transformation wasn't overnight. It was a gradual evolution, born from heartbreak, public scrutiny, and the crushing pressure of holding her family together after the fall. With her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, both serving prison sentences following their high-profile legal battles, Savannah stepped into a role she never wanted: caretaker, spokesperson, and the emotional anchor of the Chrisley clan. The pressure of raising her younger brother, Grayson, and niece, Chloe, while keeping the family brand afloat, was suffocating. But through it all, Savannah never cracked in public, even if she was breaking in private. "I didn't cry when the cameras were on. I didn't flinch when people whispered behind my back. But when I closed my bedroom door at night, I wept like a little girl," she admitted. "I had to grieve the loss of who I was." From survival to sovereignty. The old Savannah was fiery, glamorous, and unapologetically opinionated. She still is, but now there's a quiet strength beneath her sparkle. That strength was born in the moments that no one else saw. Driving Grayson to school while holding back tears, learning to cook Chloe's favorite meals, fighting with lawyers behind closed doors, and scrolling through hateful comments only to delete them silently. But eventually, something shifted. "I remember waking up one morning and just not feeling angry anymore," she said. "That scared me, because for so long, anger kept me going. But then I realized peace was stronger." She began therapy. She started journaling. She took long walks in the morning, sans makeup or entourage. She read books that didn't have fashion tips but healing truths. She began praying differently, not for change, but for courage. One particular quote from her journal reads, "I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be light." Stepping into a new light. Savannah's recent photos and interviews show more than a physical glow-up. There's a soulful transformation behind her smile. In her own words, she's no longer performing life. She's finally living it. "People used to tell me, 'You're so strong,' and I'd nod and smile. But now, when someone says that, I feel it in my bones." "I've earned that strength," she said. She's launched a podcast that delves into deep topics: grief, self-worth, generational trauma, with brutal honesty and unexpected humor. Her social media has shifted too. It's less about luxury and more about authenticity. She posts about her good days and bad ones. She shares affirmations instead of brand deals. Her captions are no longer written for applause, but for connection. And fans have noticed. Comments pour in daily from women saying, "You've helped me get through my hardest days. And you're not just a celebrity. You're a survivor." Family, forgiveness, and freedom. Of course, her transformation hasn't erased the pain, but it has redefined her relationship with it. "Forgiveness was the hardest part," Savannah said softly. "Forgiving people who lied. Forgiving myself for not seeing the red flags. Forgiving the universe for being unfair." She continues to advocate for prison reform and parental rights, using her family's ordeal as a catalyst for larger conversations. "If my pain can spark change, then it wasn't wasted," she said. Savannah has also repaired fractured relationships. She and her brother Chase, once known for their comedic bickering, now share heartfelt conversations. Her relationship with her mother, Julie, has deepened, even behind prison walls. And her bond with Chloe is unbreakable. "She calls me bonus mom," Savannah smiled. "And every time she does, I know I must be doing something right." Looking ahead. What's next for this newly transformed Savannah? I want to write a book, she revealed. Not about fame, not about scandal, but about becoming. About how life broke me open and how I didn't just put the pieces back together.